We're going to address a fundamental topic for keeping the spark alive in a long-term relationship: how to fuel passion and maintain excitement after time and routine have tested your relationship. If you feel that the passion has cooled down and you want to regain enthusiasm and deep connection with your partner, this video is for you. Let's break down the most effective strategies to revitalize your love life. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive more valuable tips. 1. Techniques to revitalize intimacy after a time. If intimacy has lost its spark, don't worry, this is more common than you think. Revitalizing it requires a conscious approach. Start by planning exclusive time for the two of you, without distractions. Small gestures of affection, such as caresses or loving words, can have a big impact. It's crucial that you both work to re-explore what turned you on initially. Don't expect everything to take care of itself. Intimacy is kept alive with effort and attention. If you're waiting for things to magically change, forget it. You must act proactively to regain that deep connection. 2. How to maintain arousal in a stable relationship. A stable relationship does not mean that arousal has to decrease. To keep the emotion alive, it is essential to introduce variety into the relationship. Keep the daily routine new and look for ways to surprise your partner. Plan special nights, from romantic dinners to weekend getaways. Don't let routine put out the fire. If you settle for monotony, you are risking the vitality of the relationship. Keep the excitement alive with small acts of surprise and variety in your interactions. 3. The impact of variety on sexual life. Variety is the secret to a vibrant sex life. If you find yourself repeating the same sexual routines, it's time for a change. Explore new positions, try role-playing, or introduce sex toys if you're both okay with it. Diversity in sexual life not only increases desire, but also strengthens emotional connection. If you limit yourself to the familiar, you run the risk of desire fading. Dare to experiment and you will see how the passion is renewed. 4. How to introduce new experiences to rekindle desire. New experiences can be the key to rekindling desire in your relationship. Trying different activities together, such as dance classes or trips to unexplored places, can stimulate the connection between you. Shared experiences create memories and strengthen the emotional bond. If you get stuck in a routine, you're missing out on opportunities to create new memories together. Keep the desire fresh by introducing new things that you both enjoy and remember. 5. The role of creativity in the sexual relationship. Creativity is not only for art, it is essential in sexual life. Use your imagination to create special moments, from themed dinners at home to intimate surprises. Creativity and intimacy keeps the relationship stimulating and exciting. If you settle for the conventional, you will miss the opportunity to explore new ways of connecting. Be creative and you will see how passion blossoms. 6. How to handle sexual disinterest and rekindle charm. Sexual disinterest can be a serious challenge in a relationship. First, it is crucial to address the problem openly with your partner. Ask about their wishes and concerns, and find solutions together. Lack of desire can be caused by stress, lack of communication, or simply routine. Don't ignore these signs, acts to revitalize the attraction. If you don't confront the problem, the disconnection will only deepen. Work on solutions and keep the charm alive. 7. The importance of communication in the renewal of passion. Open and honest communication is essential to renew passion. Talk about your desires, fantasies, and expectations with your partner. Don't assume your partner knows what you want or need, express it clearly. Lack of communication can lead to misunderstandings and disappointment. If you're not willing to talk about what you want, don't expect the passion to remain. Communicate effectively and you will see how the relationship improves. 8. How to plan special nights to rekindle passion. Planning special nights is an effective way to rekindle passion. Organize romantic dinners, weekend getaways, or activities that you both enjoy. The key is to make each encounter memorable and meaningful. Don't let the daily routine put out the fire, create moments you both look forward to. If you settle for the ordinary, you will miss the opportunity to strengthen the connection. Plan ahead and enjoy a more passionate relationship. 9. The role of surprise in long-term relationships. Surprises keep the emotion alive in a long-term relationship. Surprise your partner with unexpected gestures, such as a special dinner or a small gift. Surprises show that you are thinking about her and are willing to put effort into the relationship. Do not underestimate the impact of these acts, can have a lasting positive effect. If you don't make the effort to surprise, the relationship can become monotonous. Keep the spark alive with surprises that show your appreciation. 10. How to incorporate fantasies to increase sexual intensity. Incorporating fantasies can significantly increase sexual intensity. Talk to your partner about his or her fantasies and find ways to include them in your sex life. Openness to exploring new fantasies can revitalize passion and strengthen the bond. If you limit yourself to the conventional, you may miss the opportunity to experience greater connection. Be open to fantasies and you will see how the sexual intensity intensifies. Keeping passion alive in a long-term relationship requires effort and creativity. Don't let routine take over your love life. Use these tips to revitalize intimacy, maintain arousal, and enjoy a deep connection with your partner. If you follow these steps, you will be on your way to having a relationship full of passion and emotion. If you have made it this far, my love, please comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you have received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it later. Let's continue. How to read desire signals in communication. We're going to talk about something crucial for any man who wants to understand women better: how to read signals of desire in communication. Often, what women want is not always said directly, but it is there, in their words, their body language, and their interactions. If you're tired of misinterpreting signals and want to improve your ability to detect true interest, stay with me. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive more tips that will help you be successful in your relationships. 1. Interpreting body language in intimate conversations. Body language is a powerful window into a woman's desire. When you're in an intimate conversation, pay attention to how he moves, how he looks at you, and how he touches you. Gestures like leaning toward you, maintaining constant eye contact, or touching your hair are clear signs of interest. Don't fool yourself. If he ignores you or walks away, it's a sign of disinterest. If you are not attentive to these details, you could be missing important opportunities. The key is to observe and understand these signs without interpreting beyond what is obvious. Don't expect him to give you explicit cues if you're not paying attention to the subtleties of his body language. 2. Verbal signs that reveal sexual interest. The words a woman chooses can reveal a lot about her sexual interest. Phrases that involve compliments about your appearance, hints about intimate activities, or playful comments can be signs of desire. If he says things like, "I've never met someone like you," or "I love the way you think," he's showing interest. On the other hand, if the conversation remains on a purely platonic level, she may not be interested in anything else. Don't misunderstand the words, pay attention to the way you say them. Verbal clarity is important, but you must also interpret tone and context. 3. How to identify attraction in daily conversations. In everyday interactions, you can detect attraction through small clues. If a woman is looking for reasons to talk to you, laughs at your jokes, or shows genuine interest in your life, those are good signs. Also see if he becomes more involved in your conversations, asking questions about your interests and experiences. If you notice that he always finds a reason to be around you or start a conversation, it's a sign that he likes you. Don't fool yourself into thinking that just because she's nice or polite, it means she's interested in something else. You must evaluate the frequency and type of interaction. 4. The impact of subtle comments on attraction. Subtle comments can reveal a lot about what a woman is really feeling. Phrases like, "I would like to do that with you," or "We would have a great time together," are hints of interest. These comments are not always obvious, but they are important clues. Don't ignore them, these are signs that he is thinking of you in a special way. Don't wait for him to tell you explicitly what he feels. Learn to recognize these subtle comments as signs that she may be interested in something more. 5. How to read between the lines in digital communication. Digital communication can be a minefield for interpreting desire. Emojis, quick responses, and the tone of the messages are key. If a woman responds quickly to your messages, uses flirty emojis, or asks personal questions, it's a good sign of interest. However, if the responses are short and late, you could be misinterpreting the situation. Digital communication is not always clear, so you should read between the lines and not assume too much. If you're not getting responses that reflect genuine interest, she may not be as interested as you think. 6. Signs of interest in the way she addresses you. The way a woman addresses you can reveal her interest. If he uses pet names, mentions you frequently in his conversations, or praises you, he is showing affection. A warm tone and a way of speaking that makes you feel special are good signs that he likes you. Don't ignore the importance of tone and words, they are key indicators of your interest. If he calls you by a special nickname or refers to moments you've shared, pay attention to these signs. 7. How to detect desire in reactions to your comments. Reactions to your comments can be very revealing. If a woman responds enthusiastically or with interest to what you say, especially if it is something that involves personal or intimate aspects, it is a good sign. If her responses are enthusiastic and positive, she is interested in continuing the conversation and, possibly, in you. Don't fool yourself with neutral or disinterested responses, look for reactions that show she is engaged in the conversation. 8. The role of feedback in seduction. The feedback you receive in conversation is crucial to understanding a woman's interest. If he gives you positive signals, such as smiles, long glances, or affirmative responses, he is showing interest. If the feedback is negative or distant, it could be a sign of disinterest. Don't ignore these indicators, they are essential to know how to proceed. Learn to adjust your approach based on the feedback you receive to maintain interest. 9. How to use nonverbal communication to increase attraction. Nonverbal communication can be a powerful tool to increase attraction. Use eye contact, smiles, and open body language to show your interest. Proximity and subtle touch can also increase connection. Don't limit yourself to words, use your body to communicate your desire and attract your partner. If you stick to words without supporting your communication with body language, you could miss the opportunity to connect on a deeper level. 10. Signs of desire in the way she handles space. The way a woman handles personal space can indicate her level of interest. If she moves closer to you, reduces the distance between you, or feels comfortable in your proximity, it's a good sign of attraction. Physical proximity is a sign of comfort and desire. Don't ignore how he handles the space between you, is a key indicator of your interest in a closer connection. Reading signals of desire in communication isn't always easy, but with attention and practice, you can improve your ability to interpret what a woman really wants. Don't be fooled by misunderstandings or mixed signals. Learn to read both verbal and nonverbal cues to have a clearer understanding of their interest. By following these tips, you will be better prepared to interpret the signs and act accordingly. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to receive more tips on how to improve your relationships. Act now and improve your ability to detect desire in communication.